I was completely faithful to Stefan.
Of course you were.
I did everything.
I know.
I stuck with him, even when he lost his humanity.
I know you did.
After he left the trail of bodies from Florida to Virginia, I fought for him.
I know you did, Elena. You don't want to admit it because you feel like you're betraying Stefan, but this won't work until you do.
No, I loved Stefan. The entire time. I never would have hurt him.
Elena, you have been lucky enough to love two people this deeply in your young life. There's nothing wrong with that.
It's okay to love them both. That's what Catherine used to say.
Yes, I would have rather died than be human. I'd rather die right now than spend a handful of years with you, only to lose you when I'm too old and sick and miserable and you're still you. I'd rather die right now than spend my last final years remembering how good I had it and how happy I was. Because that's who I am, Elena, and I'm not gonna change. And there's no apology in the world that encompasses all the reasons that I'm wrong for you.
I'm not sorry that I met you. I'm not sorry that knowing you has made me question everything. That in death, you're the one that made me feel most alive. You've been a terrible person. You made all the wrong choices, and of all the choices that I've made, this will prove to be the worst one, but I am not sorry that I'm in love with you.
The life that we had, and it wasn't a spell or prophecy, it was real. We fell in love on our own. You know, we had ups and downs, we fought. After I bit you, I never wanted to feel anything again. But someone kept telling me that it was okay to feel, no matter how much it hurt. That our emotions are what make us human, good or bad. And to never lose hope.
I don't have anyone anymore.
You have me.
Stefan? Stefan, if this is you, you'll be okay. I love you, Stefan. Hold on to that. Never let that go.
I can't stop, Elena. I'm a ripper. A ripper doesn't stop. I listen to the words that come out of your mouth, and all I hear is the sound of your heart pumping blood through your body. And when that clock ticks down, I'm going to have to feed on you. You want to know what's worse? I'm not going to be able to stop.
I don't believe that. You can fight it. You just have to want it bad enough.
Why? Because I love you.
Yeah. That's right, Stefan, because you love me. You'll fight because after everything that we've been through, you owe me that.
You know what? You're right. You're right. I owe you everything. Because through all of this, you are the one thing that's kept me from giving up, from turning it all off.
Being a vampire is so weird. Oh my god, I love this bathtub. Why don't we come and hang out here more often?
I'll tell you why. Cooties. Think of all the germ-ridden skanks that Damon has lured into his den of iniquity.
Do you think it makes me happy that you guys hate him? I get it, his track record has been kind of spotty, but I don't hate him. I can't, I think I'm falling in love with him.
Oh, you're not falling in love with him, Elena. You're sired to him. Damon's blood turned you. You couldn't feed from animals or blood bags because he told you so. Then he suggested that you try again with blood bags, and suddenly...
No, there's no way. Are you sure?
Yeah, ask Stefan about it. He can explain it better than I can.
I'm sorry, you talked to Stefan about this?
It's not your fault, Elena. Okay, Damon took advantage of you.
I made a choice, Elena. And because of that choice, a lot of people were hurt.
You also made a choice to stop. To reject the person that the blood made you. You made a choice to be good,
No,
Stefan.
please don't do that.
That's the person who jumped in the water to save the family whose car had driven off the bridge.
Don't make this all okay.
That's the person who saved my life.
You don't understand, Elena.
Then tell me.
It hurts me. It hurts me knowing what I've done, and that pain is with me all the time. And every day I think that if I just give myself over to the blood, I can make that pain stop. It would be that easy, and every day I fight that. We changed, both of us. We grew apart, but that is real.
You've been so strong for me. Helping me. Fighting for that girl that chose you. The girl that I was when I died on the bridge. And I love you so much for wanting to find this cure. Because I'd like nothing more than to get her back.
You know, before when I was the Ripper, I understood why you cared for him. I mean, I practically drove you to it. But now, I can't do this, Elena. Not anymore. If I say I can't do this anymore, Elena, what I really mean is that I love you. I'll always love you, Elena.
I will always love you too.
She's the love of my life. I'd go back to her in a heartbeat.
You could take this, throw her in the quarry, and let the sun rise. Or you could take this ring and put it on and keep fighting.
Just find that one thing inside of you that makes you strong. It's in there. Just latch onto it. Channel everything you're feeling into that one emotion. Find the thing inside of you that makes you want to live, Elena.
I've left bodies scattered from Florida to Tennessee. Innocent people, humans. I spent 30 years trying to pull myself together. To a vampire, that's nothing. To you, that's half your life.
I can't give up on you, Stefan. Do you know why I was even on that bridge? I was coming back for you, Stefan. I had to choose, and I picked you. Because I love you. You deserve whatever you want out of life. You deserve this.
But every single thing I did to get this, I did for you. So that the choice of whether you wanted to be a vampire or not would always be yours.
He backed down. He has a weakness. If I know his weakness, I can destroy him.
After everything, that's what mattered? Destroying Klaus.
Destroying Klaus is all I've left.
You had me.
I lost you the minute I left town with him. You just haven't let yourself admit that yet. Just admit it. Admit it to me, Elena. I know you don't owe it to me, but I just need to hear you say it.
I can't. Because it's not true, Stefan. I never stopped loving you.
I know that. I know you didn't. Even though I did everything possible to push you away. What if Elena was the one?
She was. And she will always be an epic love.